Welcome to the Frank D. Lanterman Regional Center's video series on our self-determination program. My name is Adrian Jimenez and I am a self-determination specialist at Lanterman Regional Center. Self-determination is an alternative to the traditional regional center service delivery. With our self-determination program, or STP for short, individuals will have the authority to manage a budget to purchase services outside of the traditional regional center vendors. In this video, we will provide information about one of the important components of self-determination: financial management services. Along with this, we will also discuss the three different models of the financial management service. The financial management service, or FMS, will oversee the participant's self-determination budget, assist the participant in developing a spending plan and not exceed their certified budget, support the participant and their team in making sure that all services in their spending plan are paid for, assist the participant to make sure their workers are eligible to provide the service that the participant wants them to do. For example, the FMS verifies any required licenses and training requirements. If needed, they help the workers with getting background checks. The regional center or independent facilitator may assist the participant in finding a financial management service. The FMS is the only required regional center funded service in self-determination and is also the only provider required to be vendored with the regional center. The financial management service provider gives the participant and the regional center a monthly report about their spending plan, so the participants know how much money they have spent in their self-determination budget. Payment for the FMS service comes from the participant's individual budget. Now we will hear from Sulma and Freddie, participants in the self-determination pilot program, with their thoughts on financial management services.
We chose our FMS based on the need of the budget, how we're going to access, what type of services Freddie was going to require, who we needed to contract. So based on that, we decided who to choose from and the options that we had. We chose our FMS based on the need of how we wanted to handle the process, if we wanted to deal with the insurance or we wanted the FMS to take care of all the insurance, all the liability. So we went with that model. That way we didn't have to worry about how to deal with any of that, and they take care of all the bills. We work together to make sure that the budget stays within our goals. Currently, with the FMS, I wouldn't like to change any of the responsibilities. When you hire someone, you're responsible, and so that right now, the way it is, the FMS is in charge, and they're the ones responsible.
There are three different models of how a financial management service can work with you. One of our vendor financial management specialists, Yvette Torres, will highlight the differences next.
Hello, my name is Yvette Torres, and I am a professional financial management service agent. When you choose to participate in a self-determination program, you take on the responsibility of working within a budget, scheduling your service providers, and paying them. A financial management service can take on much of that responsibility or just some of it. There are three models to choose from when working with a financial management service. The first model that I will explain is the bill payer model. In the bill payer model, the financial management service issues the checks to pay for the services and supports listed in the participant's IPP. This model can only be used when the participant purchases their services and supports from an agency or company. The agency or company is responsible to provide the items and/or service providers. This model cannot be used when hiring individuals. In the bill payer model, no employer or employee relationship exists between the financial management service, the service or support provider, and the self-determination program participant. The agency or company is the employer and is responsible for employment taxes, insurance, and being sure employment laws are followed. Some examples of services that coordinate with the bill payer model are classes from the Parks and Recreation Department, buying a computer, paying for non-medical transportation, hiring a company to provide the participant a service provider in their home, working with an agency to support the participant in applying for a job, and hiring providers who are already part of the regional center system. The second model for financial management service is the sole employer model. In the sole employer model, the participant is a direct employer of the individuals providing services, and the financial management service may assist the participant by helping them understand applicable employment laws, obtaining any necessary insurances related to employment, like workers' compensation, and verifying service provider qualifications and obtaining background checks on them. These costs would be added to the hourly rate the participant decides to pay their employees, and they would be paid from the participant's spending plan. In the sole employer model, the financial management service processes payroll, withholds the employee taxes, and provides the proper tax forms, W-2 or 1099, to the employees and service providers. Examples of services that coordinate with the sole employer model of a financial management service are independent living service providers, respite providers, community integration supports, personal assistance, buying a computer, classes at parks and recreation centers, and other goods and services. The third and final model for a financial management service in the self-determination program is the co-employer model. In the co-employer model, the participant and the financial management service share the employer responsibilities. The financial management service is the employer of record, but the participant maintains the ability to hire and terminate employees with input from the financial management service. The financial management service maintains the primary employer liability by obtaining the proper insurances, verifying provider qualifications and background checks, and processing payroll. As with both other models, the cost of the financial management services are paid for from the participant's spending plan and are added to the rate for the services. Some examples of services that coordinate with the co-employer model are independent living service providers, respite providers, parks and recreation classes, buying a computer, community integration supports, personal assistant, paying for non-medical transportation, and other goods and services. The decision of which financial management service model works best for you may come down to discovering how much liability you want to accept in hiring and paying for the service providers you choose. Different combinations of the models shown here may be available from the financial management service. When consulting with financial management services, ask about variations of these models.
Thank you for viewing this video about the Self-Determination Program at Lanterman Regional Center. This is one in a series of 5 videos that explain the program and may help you decide if you want to participate. View all 5 videos for a more complete understanding of the program. Please contact your service coordinator with any questions you may have or to begin the process of self-determination.